Alright, good morning troops. What's happening? Bringing you some budgets this morning. But I just wanted to talk about budgets in general for a minute. When you collect knives, you're always going to run across a blade that sparks your interest. And budgets definitely have their place in the knife culture. They really do. There's a lot of awesome budget blades out there. If you're the kind of person that only collects high-end knives, that's great. But if you're a guy that only collects budget blades, that's awesome as well. Some of the coolest knife collections I've ever seen have been budget knife collections. And they fall into the genre of a person who lives from paycheck to paycheck and saves up 25-30 bucks in a month's time and buys him a budget blade. I think that's awesome. And they play a huge role in our hobby. They really do. What you're looking at here, all are budget blades. You could probably get all 5 of these knives for a little bit over 100 bucks. I mean, so knife collecting is not about what you buy or how much you buy. It's about buying the things that you like, that define you. We're gonna start out with this Ridge Runner, the Bristol Canyon Cleaver, I think, or something to that effect. It's in 440 stainless. This is a awesome blade, and I'll tell you, the edge on this thing is brutal. It truly is. They're full tang. And when you pop the scales off, I believe John at Fit for Knives popped the scales off of Ridge. It is a true full tang. It could have been done better, yes, but for the price point, I mean, what do you expect? It's an awesome piece of cutlery. You could have a lot of fun with this, cutting water bottles, cutting jugs, you know, or just keeping it clean and showing it to your friends when they come over for the cookouts, you know. It's just a really cool piece. I love this burnt orange look on the handle. I really do. The knife has got some good forward weight to it. It has some semi-file work on the top. It has a fuller on both sides. False edge. It's a really cool knife. It really is. Alright, then we're going to go to this Elk Ridge. Now, this was a gift from Cowboy C-Bob. He has a really freaking cool Elk Ridge collection. I think he has about 10 or 15 pieces, and they're all awesome. They really are. Now, this little knife surprised the shit out of me. It really did. It's got good weight to it. It fits perfect in the hand. It's got twin fullers on both sides of the blade. And this is, let's see, custom designed stainless steel. So this is from their custom line. Has the Elk Ridge emblem there on the blade. Look at that edge, man. They did killer jobs on the edges on these knives. They really did. It just blows me away how sharp they are. Lanyard hole, brass insert. Really cool burnt orange wood. I really like this. It come in a really nice leather sheath. Very reasonable priced. And that would get the job done. It really would. This is the sheath for that knife. Now, I mean, for a budget blade, brother, that's really nice. That's really good leather. It's softened up really good. Really nice. Now we're going to get over here. This is one made by Timber Rattler. The TR-83. A really wicked Bowie knife. It really is. Now I know this is kind of out there, fantasy type knife with the shark fins on the back, but the knife has got a killer edge, a really cool guard, finger grooves, really nice pommel. Feels really well in the hand, and just an awesome conversation piece. It really is. And I'll tell you something about timber rattlers. There's a few timber rattlers that I've been on the hunt for over 10 years. I have seen timber rattlers sell for over $200. So there is collectability in budget blades. Guys, let me tell you, it's nothing worse than having a knife scratch at you and one you want to add to your collection so bad, and you know it sold for 30 bucks, but you see it online for 200. That's why when you see a budget and you like that blade, buy that blade, man. Buy it and put it up. Because I promise you, if you take care of it, you keep it looking just like it did when you bought it, you'll have no trouble getting rid of it down the road, and you'll probably make money off of it. Another Ridge runner. This is the Toothpick. This thing is awesome. I can't believe, I think I got this knife from Bud K. I had made a pretty big order. I think I ordered some Hibbins. Anyway, it was up a couple of $100. And there was some kind of promotion going. Anyway, I got this thing for about $10. And man, it is awesome. It's scary sharp. Really nice setup on the handle. You have these brass liners, black pack of wood top, burnt orange wood on the bottom, full tang construction. Really sweet piece. I love this thing. Now they come with nylon sheaths that you all know the drill on those, but that's where they save their money at, man, is giving you a crappy sheath. But the sheath does a trick. It protects the knife, and it's not like I'm going to be wearing it around town or anything. But this is a awesome budget blade. It truly is. One I highly recommend. And my favorite out of the group is the Denali. Fellas, I can't stress it enough. If you see this knife for sale, buy this knife. It will be one of the sharpest knives you have ever handled. It's just a beast of a blade. It just goes through paper like the paper's moving out of its way. You don't even hear it. I mean, this thing is deadly freaking sharp. Deadly sharp. The Denali. They make a Peruvian version that has a handle like the Toothpick here, the black and the burnt orange. I want to add that one to my collection, and I also want to add the Ridge Runner Toothpick. That thing is a beast, and it's awesome. But I highly recommend the Denali. I really do. Guys, I've really enjoyed talking with you this morning. Fixing to have to make a trip to Lowe's, so I'm sure my wife will have my day planned out for me, but I do want to try to squeeze in some jug killings. I have really been practicing with my Wide Hinds blade sports knife. It is so hard killing jugs with it because it just doesn't have the length. I'm so used to using Sally and the Athrox and those kind of blades, so it's getting there, but it's trial and error. All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed looking at these budgets with me today. Hopefully I can bring you some more. These are just some that I have added to my collection over the years. I really enjoy them. They were well worth the price, and just something for you to kind of look at. And if you want to add something to your collection, you know, always don't rule out budgets. They're awesome. Everybody stay safe. This is Donovan from Mississippi. Y'all have a good one.